Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes here. Shout out. Let me see if I can get myself together here. We are live broadcasting from Stockton, California. Welcome to Solutions and Answers Live. This is a live broadcast with Santos, with Breakthrough Coach Santos Rolon Jr. out of Stockton, California. Wow, it's already the end of July, 7/31/2020. I want to send a shout out to Facebook. I know Facebook is watching. Somebody's going to watch me from Facebook. And I definitely want to interact with those of you that want to interact with me. I'll get into this why we're here for 30 to 40 minutes. Why are we here? Why would you come to this program? Why would you spend 30 minutes of your day, of your time, of your life with me talking about solutions and answers? It's an exciting day. I know there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of difficulties around us. I'm asking you, my friend, if you come to the broadcast, we're going to be here 30 to 40 minutes. If you have a goal, if you have a question, if you have one problem that you would like to discuss with me on the air, if I know for some it might be difficult. If you find it difficult interacting with me here, we can have a discourse. Send me your message. Okay, right there at the bottom, you can send me your message, and I will respond. I will respond to you via email. I want to share something. I want to share an experience with you that I had today and yesterday, which I think it's going to be really good. And so, what are we doing here? We're looking for ideas. We're trying to figure out what the reason why we're coming here is because we're trying to find step one, right? If you can find step number one to your problem, if you can just find that step, that first area, you can find the second, my friend. If you find that one step, if you find that one idea that's going to be your solution, that's going to give you a step forward, just one, you'll find them number two. That's why we're here. I want to be challenged. I hope that you want to be challenged. Listen, 30 to 40 minutes goes by very quick. I want to get some house cleaning real quick out of the way. We are going to be here on Sunday at 4 p.m. I do want to give you a couple of chapters of my book if you're interested in doing just a little bit of reading. When you stay in touch, join my email list. We send out an email a couple times a week. I believe it has inspiration. I believe it's motivational, and it's very educational. So, and plus, I'd love to see what you have on your mind. Like I said, you can communicate with me if you can't do it on the airwaves here in front. In fact, if you want to come on the camera, with me, I'm welcome to. I'll invite you on here. I'm just like you, my friend. I'm searching for my next step. I found my first step, right? I'm searching for my second and my third. That's why I'm here. I want to make sure that I'm plugged into something positive on Fridays, actually every day. Make sure that I'm plugged into something positive, something that's going to help me. And let me share this with you too before we go on. I see we got we have a couple of people here. I welcome you to join me here. Again, if you have one goal, one problem, something major going on in your life, you're looking for that first step to help you get there. Interact with me, challenge me. All right. Join me on my email list. Okay, we got that out of the way. Sundays, we're going to be here on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be taking on and we're going to also discuss the topic of problem gambling. That's another thing that I want to be fair to people that have followed me for a while at Soldiers of Self-Mastery. My friend, I want to help you annihilate your addiction. I want to help you annihilate that problem gambling issue that you have in your life. I've done it. And it's not just because I'm taking Hemohan. So I want to help you. We're going to be here for a few minutes, and we're already live at 5 minutes. If I don't get any interaction, I know sometimes people come in late, but I give myself probably about 5 to 10 minutes. I know sometimes life happens. Life happens, and I enjoy talking to myself. By the way, I do this every morning. I talk to myself all the time, especially early in the morning. But I would love to be able to meet with some of you that are here, people that are searching for answers, for solutions, for greater peace. We want to bring peace inside of our lives, right? Isn't this a time for us to bring peace, to find ways to bring peace inside and security, right? A couple of things. Family security, right? We want to bring peace into our inner spirit. It's so needed today. We want best direction for our lives, right? We want to be able to be drinking in some of that every single day. That's why we're here. That's what this program is all about. That's what Soldiers of Self-Mastery is all about. That's what Santos Jr. is all about. Mind-mouth power. We need to increase. We need to increase in mind-mouth power. We need to increase. Listen, if you're focused on your surroundings, I see somebody here, so I know I'm speaking to somebody, including myself. If you're focused on your surroundings, if you're focused on people that are doing better than you, if you are confused about that, there's a lot of people around you that are doing way better than you. There's a lot of people around me that are doing way better than me. Way better. If you're focused on that, if you're focused on all of those things, the competition that's outside of your home, outside of your business, outside of your spirit, if that's where your focus is, my friend, you need to find the first step to get out of there. And I'm glad you're here. You need to find that first step. You need to find that solution. Because, my friend, if you're focused out there, I can tell you, honestly, you probably don't have any inner peace. You probably feel confused. You might even feel real tired all the time. Because that's what's out there. People are being drained. People are being confused. They're being put in a state of confusion. People don't even know. A lot of people out there don't even know. They don't trust people anymore. They don't trust. In fact, I'm going to share something with you here in a minute. Oh man, I forgot my business cards. I just printed some business cards, and I was out. Listen, I don't have time. That's why I do what I got to do, and I do it fast. I work on the internet. I can't say that I am an expert on the internet. I'm not an expert on the internet. All I do is I get out there. I take my risks. I take my actions. By the way, if you have a question, I see there's a few of you that have joined me. It's a privilege and an honor to be here with you on this Friday. We're going to be here for just a few minutes. We're not going to be here 30 to 40 minutes, depending if I get questions. But I see a few people joining in. So it's a privilege and an honor to be here with you. But my friend, we're here. We're here on this Friday. This is probably one of the most positive programs that you can plug into on a Friday between the hours of 4 p.m. and 4:30. I promise you that. You come here, you know what? You have a question, you have a solution, you have a goal in your life that you have not achieved. You haven't achieved it for some reason. However reason you haven't achieved it, but you're here and you feel a tug in your heart. Post your question. Let's work on it. Now, I'll do my very best, not knowing everything of what's going on right behind the question, because there's always two sides to every coin. If you feel impressed, you can send me a private message to soldiersofselfmastery.com. I promise you that if I get your email, I will respond, and I will do my best to help you find, at minimum, that one step that you need. Would it make a difference in your life if I help you find that one step? I'm not talking about creating a full plan for you. That'll happen. But if I help you get that one step, just that one step, my friend, think about it. What happens when you get that one step? What does that lead to? You know what it leads to, right? When you find that first one, I'm telling you, I'm excited. At the end of the broadcast, I want to share something with you. I want to share a life hack with you. So remind me, just in case I forget. I see there's a few of you here. I'm inviting you to come on board. At the end of this broadcast, I'm going to share a life hack with you that I've used on myself. I've shared it with a few other people. It has transformed my life. It has radically transformed, and it continues to evolve in my life. With my business and everything that I'm doing. This is going to be a completely free tip that I'm going to give you at the end of this broadcast. Completely free. So stay with me, man. What have you got to gain? Huh? What have you got to gain? You know the word I'm not going to use, right? Anyways, I was out doing business. I do business on the internet, and I have a passion to help people. So I decided to go out into my city. I'm kind of making some phone calls here and there, but I'm going door to door. I'm going business to business. Listen, if your business is running in my town and I can walk through the doors and you're the manager, you're the owner, I'm going to come in and introduce myself. Santos Jr., S-Rolon NXTL Consulting. I'm licensed and I'm also a certified business and life coach. I'm going to introduce myself, and I have these cards that I printed, I put together. I might go get one to show you what they look like. And on there's a little bit about my service, of what I can do to help a business owner, an entrepreneur. And it has a call to action on it. My friend, I'm taking risks out there. I'm getting out there, right? There's a lot of opportunity, my friends. In fact, there's so much opportunity out there that people can't see it. People are talking about the real estate's bad. Everything's bad. Yes, I know. COVID-19 we're in. I know that. I was talking to this one business guy. Eventually, they were clowning me a little bit in their business, in their shop. I went in there unprepared. Look, I'm figuring out things myself, but you know what? I took that first initial step. I went in there. I wasn't even prepared. All I had was my business cards and a pen. In fact, I didn't even expect to meet the business owner in his shop. So I went in there. They were clowning me a little bit, and I saw what was going on, because this is what I trained myself for, to help people. I'm not the type of person that I am. If you come to me, if I'm coaching you and you come to me and you have negativity, and you have, of course, people that I coach, technically they're not going to have too much negativity, because I really won't work with you. If you're just a negative person, I can't work with you. I can only work with positives, right? There's no way. Listen, have you ever tried to work with a negative person? What happens? Your power gets shut down. I don't care how motivated you are. I don't care what kind of technical knowledge you have, how strong and how big you are, and how much money you have. If you come in contact with somebody that wants to try to work with you and they are completely negative, your power is shut down. There's absolutely nothing that you can do for that person. Really, honestly. You can give them money, but that's not going to help that person. What we want to do is we want clients that are positive, clients that kind of have somewhat of an idea that they want something, right? Clients that are not focused on the broken real estate. They're not focused on the COVID-19 thing destroying everything. Yes, it's out there. I know that. But what are we going to do? Is that our focus? Is that our main talk? Is that going to be our conversation? No. What can we do about it? How can I go out and help a business owner that's losing business? How can I go out and help a business owner get more leads? How can I go out and help a customer, a group of customer service people become their very best so that they can keep their clients that they have? They may not be able to bring in more right now, but what about keeping the existing clients and possibly growing a better relationship with those folks? Listen, there's opportunities all over, my friend. There's opportunities in your life. I see I got some new comments here. I'm going to stop. Did I have some new comments? Okay, yes, I did. So I'm going to stop preaching for a minute here. Santos, can you share with what you say to yourself in the morning after you started the gambling-free life? I say your phrase, super fantastic, over the top. Thank you. I think it's G. Let me see. Santos, can you share what you say to yourself in the morning after you started the gambling-free life? Well, Thank you for asking that question. The way that I talk to myself today is a lot different than as a matter of fact, the way that I talk to myself today is going to be a lot different than the way that I talk to myself tomorrow. Honestly, the way that I talk to myself today is a lot different than the way that I used to talk to myself yesterday and in the past. As I said earlier, if you stay with me at the end, I'm going to share something with you very, very powerful, something that will change your life, something completely free to you. It's completely free. I'm going to share it at the end of this broadcast if you stay with me. You have to become conscious of what you're saying to yourself, because your words describe who you are, the way you talk, what you talk about, the ideas. You're either bringing light, you're either bringing fire, you're either bringing life, you're either bringing breath with the way you're speaking, or you're either bringing death to yourself. You're either bringing destruction. You're bringing yourself embarrassment and shame with your own words. I didn't know this. I had no clue. I was talking like I was just talking the way that I was just talking all those years, until I had an awakening. And my awakening was I hit rock bottom. I lost just about everything. I lost just about everything because I was living like a clown. Honestly, I was living like a clown. I lost everything. But thank God I landed on my back, because if I would have landed on my stomach, I wouldn't be able to look up. You know what I mean? If you fall, if you're going to fall, make sure that you land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. So gambling was my rock bottom. I hit rock bottom with my family. I had all my 3 children, my wife with me. We were living, in hotels, and we stayed in a shelter. In fact, at one point, it got so difficult with my family, we got kicked out of a shelter. We had to find another place. My point in all of this was that my language was not helping me. So I began to study life hacks. I began to listen to people. I began to really focus on the Bible. I began to focus on verses of the Bible. In particular, Proverbs 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Think about that for a moment. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Now, I didn't say that. God said it. He said it through his word. So what does that mean for you and I? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. You want to bring life? Now, there's no utopia here on this planet. There's no utopia. There is no perfection on this planet. Can you be happy 100% every single day? I believe you can be happy. You may not be happy 100%. You can be happy. You can have a happiness state of mind, but that doesn't mean that you're still going to go through death. You're still going to go through breaking a bone or getting hurt. You're still going to go through succeeding in life, right? That's a good one, right? Some people suffer from others succeeding in life. It's the truth. So all of these things, I'm getting a little distracted. I got to bring my focus back. Let me get back. Let me get back to where I am, because, again, it's all about your focus. It's all about your focus. Sometimes it happens. It happens. That's just the way it is. But you know what, my friend? You work through your mistakes. As I shared with you, I was out talking to business owners. I'm going to go back out over the next few days. I've got some business cards that I've made up. They're bigger business cards. And you know what? I'm looking for you if you have a need in your life. Does your business have a need? Does your business have a need? Do you have something? This is what I do. I go downtown and I talk to business owners. What do you do, Santos? What are you about? What are your services about? Well, I'm going to help you achieve whatever it is that you want within reason. Okay, does your business have a need? Does your business have a goal in mind? It's got to be one thing. Well, I'd like to accomplish something, but I really don't know what it is. I have an idea. Okay, fine. Hey, let's sit down. Let's talk about it. I give you a 30-minute free consultation. Who knows? I venture to believe that during that 30-minute consultation, you'll get the idea if your mind is open. And some people do take advantage of me that way. I sit with them, I talk with them for 30 minutes, they get what they want, and they go on. That's fine. I do that. I do that with myself. I'll look for a coach sometimes through a video, through a book or whatever, and I take what I need. Like, I guess like the cow, they chew whatever and then they spit out the rest. I don't know if that's the cow that does that. My friends, be excited. I got you pronounced let me see what is amen. There we go. Yo, Santos, keep it up. You bet I'm going to keep it up, my friend. I got to. Listen, I don't have another choice. I don't have another way to bring in income. I have to do what I have to do. I got to get better at YouTube. I got to get better at LinkedIn. I got to get better at, what else do I got to get better at? At writing books. I got to get better at writing books and sharing ideas. But here, my friend, if you hear anything, listen, you're here to get to your first step. Have you found that first step that's going to get you the breakthrough that you need? Have you found it? Because it's only one step forward, right? Some people want the plan. You know what I mean? They want it all. Give me the plan. Come on. I'm ready for it right now. I'll take it all in, whatever you. Some people are like that, right? So when you show up with the plan, let's go to work. What happens? You know what, man? Okay, right? Rubber, where the rubber meets the road, man. See that? I used to work with people like that, and then finally I learned I can't work with people like that. Neither can you. If you have a business and you have to really fine tune. It's like your life, man. Your life. You have to fine tune your life. We've got a balance today. This whole system out there outside is throwing people out of balance. You know, wealth, health, right? Where's your health? I talk about this product that I've been taking, HemoHim. It has, I don't know how many patents. It's got like 5 patents. It's a natural vegetarian botanical 100% extract. Anti-cancer. This isn't medicine. This is a drink. It's a natural drink that was made by a group of people that are high grade people. They believe in not just making crap in a laboratory. These people are very, very serious. Atomy, the people that make this product. In fact, I just came across that product. Why am I sharing that with you? Because maybe there's somebody here that needs, again, I'm not here to tell you that if you take Atomy, it's going to improve your health in 2 weeks. That's not what it's about. I would encourage you, if you're looking for a health product, study HemoHim. I do promote it. I am a business owner. I'm part of the program. I'd love to talk to you about it if you wanted to. Sure. No qualms there. I stand behind it. I've done my study. I do my homework. I'm still doing homework on HemoHim. I've read tons and tons of information about this product. Personally, I don't think there's another product out. There's a lot of products out in the market, but there's nothing like this. The characteristics of this product, in other words. There's a lot of products. People say, oh, well, my product is better than yours. Yeah, but does your product, if you look at the characteristics about the patents and how this product is made and where it's made, why it was made and who it was made for, and you compare it to these other products that are out there, that's where HemoHim stands out. And I believe there's a lot of testimonials, HemoHim, cancer, diabetes, people that have all these illnesses. Right now, we really need to focus on we do need to focus on our immune system. That's why it's so vital to think positive and stay away from all that negative bullshit out there, because that will drain your immune system. All the negative bullshit, all the negative, problem gambling, excessive this, excessive that. Problem gambling to be the worst, obviously, because I know what it did to me. I mean, those machines, they get into your head. They redirect your life. They steal from, well, they don't steal. It doesn't steal for you. Problem gambling doesn't steal from you. You give problem gambling permission. That's what happens. It's like you build a relationship with an enemy. Imagine an enemy. Like, think of gambling like a person that's an enemy, and you have this relationship with this enemy, and this enemy comes around. He comes around. He can, every once in a while, he tries to say nice things to you. Hey, I've got something free for. I've got a freebie for you. I come in. I'm going to give you this thing, or I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you some free slot machine plays and stuff like that. This enemy's really but this enemy really has a dagger in his hand. All the while he's giving you a hug. If you can understand, if you can relate to what I'm sharing here about problem gambling, problem gambling was huge. It's huge. That's what helped me get the breakthroughs. That's what brought me to where I am today. That's what gave me the confidence. Man, I tell you, man, I used to be a chicken, a scaredy cat, man. Confrontation? Oh, no. No. In fact, I didn't even know what confrontation was. But I did try to stand up for myself at times. But it never really worked out very well. So, all right. I don't see I got any more questions. Hopefully I've kind of answered that a little bit. Maybe was I able to communicate, or did I mess it up? Tell me, man. Shoot straight at me. Santos, man, you screwed it up. That wasn't even what I meant. Or Santos, yeah, man, I can. It's putting some light on the subject, right? My friends, it's like I said, there's no perfection. We work together, and man, why am I? Sometimes I feel like it must be this chair that I'm in. I got to take this thing out of here. All right, let's get this thing out of here. And another thing that I want to do is, never mind. Let me get back to, we're getting close to the hour. Let me see, where am I at here? Comments, private chat, brand. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Let me see what I want to do here. I want to do something and change this to that there. That's a little better. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, but you know what I did to these business owners to finish up my story? Pronounced like letter G. Gito. G-Cito. There we go. I got to work on MMPC. Haha. Yup, you do. Yeah, you do. G. I'm telling you, you do. Mind-mouth power connection, brother. You can do it. So, you know what I did after I got clowned yesterday at the business when I went business to business? I only hit a couple businesses. I went back again today. But this time, I went back with the knowledge that I learned from role-playing with myself in my meditation time this morning. Armed and ready. Not armed and dangerous. I don't want to be armed. You want to be armed and dangerous? I don't. I want to be armed and ready. There's a cliche that people say, you know what? Go kill them. Nah. My cliche is go bring them back to life. Or go bring life to them instead of, you know what, go kill them. Nah, go bring them back to life. Anyways, I met with this young man who's very wealthy and business owner that I met yesterday. As a matter of fact, I kind of cornered him a little bit. I said, hey, man, I'm here. I'm back again. We talked a little bit. It seemed like you had a need yesterday. I'm just coming to follow up to see if we can work together, man. We might be a good fit. I won't say his name. Upholstery shop with a few employees working down here in Stockton, California. And I was able to really narrow him down and have a good conversation with him. As a matter of fact, I was getting ready to leave at least 3 times, and he kept following me out. So I believe that I left a good impression on him, and that was my goal there. He told me yesterday, look, if you can bring me one worker He was telling me all these negative stories. If you can bring me one worker, I'll pay you $1,000. I said, really? You'll pay me $1,000 if I bring you an employee? Well, you know what? That's an opportunity. Are you serious? I came back today with my credentials and stuff like that. Sign on the dotted line if you're serious. Put you on the spot. But anyways, here's what I'm saying in all of that. I began to build a little bit of a relationship with this business owner, and come to find out that, the guy's a really cool guy. He seems to be wealthy, but he's got some needs. He's got some needs in his life. The only problem is that he's focused on the external. Would you give me an opportunity? Is my presence, is my, my business card, do you feel me? Because if you don't feel me, close the door, man. Tell me to get the fluff out of here, man. He said, no, I tried to leave 3 times, and he kept sharing more information with me. There's opportunities all around us out there. There's opportunities in your business. There's opportunities in your job. Listen, there's opportunities in gambling. If you're a problem gambler and you're stuck and you've lost it and you're losing money and you're online gambling, or maybe you like to buy scratchers. I don't know what your gig is. I don't know what your deal is. That's not really important what your gig is. What's really important is, number one, why are you doing it? You should have a good idea, or at least find that out. And then begin that one step. You got to find that one step, my friend. You have to find that one step. If you don't find that one step, you're going to stay right where you're at. That's the truth. And if you keep coming here, you're going to find that one step. Have faith, belief. When you come to these broadcasts, I'm going to ask you to have a belief in yourself, even if it's a little bit of faith. Come here. You know what? In fact, tell yourself, before you get on the program, those of you that come to the program at 4 p.m., Fridays and Sundays, say it to yourself. You know what? I'm going to come to Santos's program. Actually, it's our program. It's not Santos's program. It's our program. I'm going to come to our program with some belief. I'm going to come with expectancy that I'm going to sit there for 30 minutes and I'm going to plug into something positive that hopefully I might even find that one step that I need. Because if you find that one step, guess what happens a little bit after you find that one step? Come with, you know what I'm saying? Come with expectancy, man. Because if you come with expectancy, that's awesome, Santos. I used to do sales, so you got to keep it up and stay persistent. Exactly. And you know what? You're going to make a lot of mistakes. That's the thing. But I've got life hacks that can help you make less mistakes. I've got life hacks that will show you how, in your own time at home, the time that you're willing to make for yourself, I can share ideas with you, and I have been. I've shared ideas. But some of you that come to this broadcast, you don't write them down. In fact, it's not about my ideas. It's the ideas that you get from listening to my ideas, because you can't really work my ideas. Now, some of my life hacks you can work, right? Obviously, I can share some of my life hacks with you, and they will work with you because you can make them personal. It's like, right? If I make a good, I said this the other day, is life like spaghetti? You got to have some really strong meatballs. But I like me a good plate of spaghetti, right? You like yourself? It's just something about a really good, the noodles, they got to be just right, the noodles. And then the meat sauce, right? Not too much meat, but it just has to be, why am I even saying this? See, I'm already getting myself out of, anyways, life has to be, let me see. Yeah, we're talking about, so and we just have to get better at it. You know what I'm saying? We just have to get better at it. You're gonna fail. You're gonna make mistakes. You can't be afraid. You can't listen. I make more mistakes than all of you people. Well, I shouldn't say people. All of you, my friends and soldiers, probably combined. I want to get these mistakes and these failures over with as fast as possible. Now, going back to gambling. Let's get back to gambling. I'm going to be ending here soon. You can break this habit. You can break your habit. There's many ways to break addictions. Many different ways. There's programs. There's Alcoholics Anonymous, Anonymous this, Anonymous that. There's coaches like myself, right? There's many books. There's different kinds of books. There's journals. There's all kinds of different ways, living programs where you can go for 45 days and be right next to the beach. They cater you with food, really good, healthy food. You go to these counseling sessions 2 to 3 times a day. You can also do your own life hacks at home. You can also do your own life hacking at home. All right here, my friend. When you learn to use, in fact, we're getting ready to end here. All right. I do want to thank those of you. I want to shout out again to Facebook. Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully I've made some sense here today on this broadcast. It's been a small audience. I've had a little bit of a small audience, but hopefully I've made some sense here to somebody. Somebody help me. And I'm going to be back here on Sunday. Again, if you can see on the screen right there below. Let me see if I can point right there below. You can see, send me your personal questions. If you got something, you watch this program, soldier scribe to this mission. Support me as I continue to work on myself to serve others. I love what Evan Carmichael says. I believe he's a multimillionaire, Evan Carmichael. I had the privilege of interviewing this guy. He's in one of my videos. You can check it out on my live interviews on my playlists. Let me see. Oh, he talks about believe, right? Believe. Ah, man, Evan Carmichael. Anyways, Believe Nation. What was it that he shared, that he talked about? Serving, the book. Serving others. Serving others. You have to be passionate about serving others, and that's where it's at. That's where it's at, my friends. It's in serving others, man. Finding ways to take risks. Yeah, it hurts a little bit sometimes. Yeah, it's maybe embarrassing sometimes. You might make a fool of yourself sometimes. But so what, man? You know what? The growth and the confidence and the talent, character development that you get from all that. Uh-oh, I might get shut down for that, man. Uh-oh. Anyways, see, I got distracted here for a moment. Anyways, we're going to be ending pretty soon. And let me see if I can just put some sounds on before we start closing down. But I'm here, my friends. I'm in Stockton, California. Hey, I'm not going to be intimidated by people around me. I'm not going to be intimidated by people on the internet. There's a lot more people that are more successful than me. You know what? I don't give a rat's ass what people think. I'm going to go live. I'm going to write my books. I'm going to redo my books. I'm going to rework on my attitude. I'm going to become better. I'm going to find more ways to serve people. And that's what I'm about. That's the soldier of self-mastery way. If you can relate to me, join the tribe. Join me. You know, this is a positive place to be on Fridays, and during the week I do load up some more videos and stuff and send out emails, give away stuff. And on Sunday I'll be giving away a free book. And who knows, I'll be giving away a t-shirt pretty soon too. And who knows, maybe I'll be giving away some natural botanical for health, so you can try it. I'll tell you, you know what, to drink this, you have to have an acquired taste, because this will challenge your taste buds. It tastes kind of like a cold black coffee with a little bit of molasses in it. That's kind of like the taste that it has, like cold coffee with molasses, but it's an herbal formula. Anyway, so much for that. Help you grow some. Let me see if I still got it. A little bit still there. Help you grow your own muscles. I don't think about mine, man. These are mine. Of course, they're not the way they used to be. But you know what? I'm 54 years young, getting ready to hit 55. Lord willing, if I'm still alive here, Man, be excited for life. Be excited the fact that we can get up every day, every morning. COVID-19, yeah, I know it's COVID-19, but you know what? I'm not focused on that, man. I'm focused on where am I headed? Who can I serve? You know, how can I bring in more income to pay the bills and to have some security and have a little bit more peace in my heart? Peace in my heart. All right. Okay, we're coming down to the end of the wire. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, G. That's awesome, Santos. I used to do sales. Laura's here. Hi, Laura. Welcome. And it looks like we've come to the end of the program. I'm going to give, if somebody has one question, one something that you need to find a step before we get off this program. Let's see. One more person. Because it's already 4:38. We started at 4 p.m. We're here from 4 o'clock to 4:30. Usually I go to 4:45 possibly. And hang out here. Is life like spaghetti? All right. I'm 58. What does it mean that you're 58, Laura? What does it mean? There's a meaning to that. There's a great meaning. There's something in that statement. Come on, Santos, you're getting spooky. No, there's in everything that we say and write, there's always a meaning for it. What does it mean? I'm telling you, man, we got to find, thank you for the chat today. Well, hopefully I got something positive across the airwaves today, because honestly, I just want to make sure that we're using our time valuable. You know what I mean? There's too many time wasters out there. There's a lot of time wasters that we could be plugged into today and not even really be aware of it. And it's just sucking our time. It's sucking our money. It's just time wasters, man. Time wasters. And we're there, but for some reason we don't see it. I'm going to encourage you to be here on Sunday at 4 p.m., my friend. I'm going to go out and talk to some more business owners. I'm going to go out and challenge some more business owners. That's exactly what I'm going to do in my city. Somebody needs to go out and try to help the city business people. Well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to challenge these business owners. And you know what I'm going to ask them? I'm going to knock at the door. Mr. Business Owner, who am I? My name is Santos Rolon Jr. I'm a licensed and a certified business coach right here in Stockton. I'm an entrepreneur. And I have one question for you. Do you have one goal that you haven't been able to achieve, sir? Is there something that I could possibly help you achieve? Yes or no? Next, my friend, this is the way it has to be. If you want to generate more income for yourself, if you want to generate more security, if you want to build more confidence, you're gonna have to take action on your ideas. If you want to break gambling, if you want to crush gambling, annihilate gambling. I'm not talking about just crushing it. You know why crush gambling? Annihilate it. Annihilate that enemy that wants to come around, that bully that wants to annihilate it. One step. Gambling can waste a lot of time. Have fun, Santos. You know what? Thank you. I will. I'm going to have fun every day. I'm going to make my day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top, in spite of and because of. I'm going to remind myself, hey, Santos, your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders, man. Remind yourself. That's what I do, right? I'm also going to tell myself there's always room for improvement within room for improvement. Just when you think you've arrived, just when you think you've achieved, just when you think you can kick back for just a little bit, right? You go up to the mountain, you get some really, really good fresh air, and then you come right down to the valley. And momentum. So yes, I feel good. Thank you for that. Let me see, Santos. Oh, I gotta give you my little life hack. Those of you that stayed with me to the end of the broadcast, thank you for hanging out with me. You know what? Power, energy, courage, wisdom. Yep, that's what it's about, my friends. I send some your way. I feel good. Santos, do you mix it with water? No. I drink the Hemo Him straight. I drink it straight right out of the packet. Some people want to mix it. Some people want to mix it with water. The reason why I drink it straight is because I want it to hit my vital organs. I want it to hit my liver just fresh. When you slept all night, you get up on an empty stomach. That's the best time to get, because this is actually like a food. Hemo Him is actually like a food, but it's it's high in nutrition. In other words, it's not high in nutrition. The properties of what this does in the human body, it actually protects. It helps the blood. It helps develop blood cells. If you do your study on this, you'll find I don't want to get into it here because we're getting ready to end the program. So no, I don't mix it with water, but I'm glad that you feel good, Laura. That's fantastic. You got to feel good. I mean, if you don't feel good, something's wrong, right? If you don't feel good, and sometimes you don't feel good though. Can you feel good when you don't feel good? How's that one? How's finding a way to feel good when you don't feel good? I have to deal with that because I have, if you know what pinched nerves are, if you've ever dealt with pinched nerves and not herniated discs, bulging discs, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't really like to talk too much about it, but I live in pain. It's not 24/7. It's kind of on and off, but I live in severe pain. I just find ways to the inflammation. That's the key. See, one of the things that I've noticed about taking Hemo Him is I don't have to take ibuprofen. I don't have to take a lot of those other stuff because this has an anti-inflammatory agent within its combination. So this has been the only thing that I've been taking, and it's been helping me with my bulging discs, 3 of them, and pinched nerves. In fact, I just had an MRI done. I'm looking forward to seeing how much excitement I have in the back of my neck. That's why I stand behind Hemo Him. And I believe it's working because I do put faith in, again, I've studied the product. I've done my research. I have communicated with some doctors that are actually promoting this product to their patients. Actual doctors are putting their licenses on the line for this product. And that's not something that you typically find doctors doing. Doctors typically do not promote health products, especially from a network marketing company. They promote what their training has advised them. Doctors promote what their training has advised them because they're all part of this network, right? The prescription industry, if you've ever studied that one, that's a can of worms there. But anyways, I believe one of the biggest killers is malpractice in the hospitals and prescription drugs. If you look at how many people die from those 2 items, it's more than the people that are dying from COVID-19. But anyways, that's another story altogether. All right, my friends, we're coming down to the wire here. We got to end the program. Let me see, Santos, what is going on here? I'm trying to end the program, but I'm not getting the. Here it is. Let's do it. This has got to be it here. Let me see if I can find it. All right, loading up. Boom. Okay. All right, with me, we're going to do the freedom, and then we're going to shut down the program. Let me see here. Pretty soon. Come on, get in there. Why isn't this working? Okay, it will work. My hip was in horrible pain. Let me see. Gambling. Yeah, my hip was in horrible pain 3 weeks ago. Thank God it's over, but I exercise. Good. I'm glad I know you got to step in and out of trucks, man. All right, my friends. I'm getting ready to do the victory dance for everybody that is working hard. You're looking for that one step. You're looking for that one step, man, because you know that one step is going to get you to the next one, my friends. All right, here's what I'm going to leave you with. I want to invite you to next Sunday, 4 p.m. Bring a pen, bring a friend. I'm going to encourage you to take some notes because we're talking about one idea could set you free. All right? So here it is. Here is my life hack for you, and I hope that you'll take this with you, and I hope that you will begin to work with this life hack as of right now. Okay? This is part of the mind-mouth power connection. Listen, I promise, if you practice this one life hack from today forward, you will experience greater success in your life in many different ways, and you will also experience more success in your business. Here's what it is, okay? Study and become greater at the art of self-talk. Yes, my friends, become very, very good at this thing called self-talk, because it's going to help you communicate with your clients. It's going to help you communicate with your family. It's going to help you communicate with yourself. It's going to help you communicate with strangers, my friend. I promise you, if you'll do this one life hack, and guess what? It's completely free and clear. You have it. It's a gift given to you by your creator. I'm very grateful for that. That's all I have, my friends. Hey, problems will come. It can get a lot worse for us. It can. But how we handle that and how we maintain the mindset during that moment is what's going to make the difference. I salute each and every one of you. Yes, you can. I can. You can. I'll see you at the top on my very next one. Making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top, my friend.